This is a symbolic message that speaks in a tone of deep reflection, urging you to pay attention to your inner world rather than getting lost in distraction. It invites you to slow down and recognize the quiet signals that often go unnoticed in daily life, the subtle thoughts, instincts, and realizations that gently guide personal direction. Think of it as a reminder that moments of clarity rarely arrive with noise. They often come in stillness, when the mind is open enough to receive them. There is a sense here of encouragement to release old patterns that may feel limiting, and to consider a shift in perspective that allows growth to take place more naturally. Instead of focusing on fear or pressure, the message leans toward awareness, urging a more conscious way of moving forward. It suggests that change does not have to be dramatic or overwhelming. Sometimes it begins with a small decision to see things differently, to respond rather than react, and to trust the quiet wisdom within. In that sense, it becomes less about external forces and more about personal alignment, about recognizing what has been waiting beneath the surface for attention. The tone is gentle yet firm in its reminder that life often presents opportunities for renewal when we are willing to notice them. Rather than rushing past these moments, it encourages patience, openness, and a willingness to reflect. Ultimately, it frames transformation as something already accessible, not distant or unreachable, but already present within reach when one chooses awareness over avoidance. Open yourself like a door opens to sunrise, because there is a blessing threaded into this exact hour, a realignment waiting to bless the careful and the courageous. Listen. There are moments the universe sets aside for those who will accept. Archangel Michael stands between the seen and the unseen and says now is such a moment. If you choose to lean in, doors begin to align, conversations that were stalled move forward, small keys you misplaced find their way back, and relationships that were dim find light again. This is not coercion, it is an offer. Will you let the tide of grace carry a new pattern into your life? You are invited to receive a reset that can feel quick and gentle, but last long. So breathe, open your hands, and let the quiet readiness of your heart be the yes that answers heaven's call. There is tenderness in this urgency. It is the tenderness of a shepherd who knows the terrain and will not leave you wandering. Archangel Michael says there is a protection around choices made in clarity and a restoration around decisions made in honesty. If something inside you tightens with fear, unlace it with faith. Fear is only a fog, not the journey. Choose to turn your eyes toward what heals, toward what restores, toward what expands your capacity to receive goodness. I ask you now, not for drama, not for panic, only for attention, for an open receptivity to the small miracles that hurry toward the attentive heart. Stay with me a little longer. Let this voice be a lantern you carry. Share this moment quietly with your spirit. Speak a simple sentence. I receive guidance. I receive clarity. I open. If your heart answers, type Amin in the comments, so others who feel this stirring know they are not alone. And if you feel moved, subscribe, so we keep bringing these sacred reminders into your day. The work ahead for you is gentle but profound. Clear one small corner of worry, choose one generous thought, and watch how that single turn rearranges the whole room of your life. Walk forward now, with the calm courage Archangel Michael gifts you. This was never about fear, it was always about invitation. The divine leans in with hands full of light and says, "You are seen, you are loved, and a new alignment is arriving for those who will open to it." Keep your heart soft and your feet steady, and remember, the smallest yes can change everything. My chosen one, lean closer, because what I am about to tell you is not ordinary. It is a river of truth, flowing straight from heaven into your ears. Archangel Michael says, The reason you are seeing this is because time has turned in your favor, but only if you listen, only if you stay. Wait, and stay with me till the end, because if you walk away too soon, you will miss the very miracle designed for you in this moment. Michael's voice echoes, like thunder wrapped in gold. I am not here to frighten you. I am here to prepare you. A shift is unfolding. In the unseen realm, doors are being unlocked with your name on them. But if you walk away, the keys will fall to the ground unused. Stay, watch, and witness what is about to be revealed. Do you not feel it already? That tingling in your spirit, that restlessness in your heart. It is not coincidence, it is confirmation. Heaven has pressed pause on everything else, just so you could be here now. And the moment you stay, the moment you hold on, till the very last second, something begins to unravel. The chains of delay, the weight of confusion, the shadows of missed chances, they begin to scatter like smoke before the wind. My beloved, listen again. God Himself says you must not treat this lightly. This is not a joke. This is not another passing word. This is alignment. This is destiny. This is the hand of heaven, reaching to lift you higher. And the one instruction: do not skip, do not scroll, do not leave. Stay till the very end, because in the next few minutes, your soul will be reminded of who you truly are, chosen, preserved, destined for greatness. Archangel Michael adds, I am guarding you. I am standing with my sword of light drawn, cutting away every false voice, every wrong connection, every shadow trying to cling to your story. If you will believe, if you will stay, you will see the beauty of God's timing. Your season of loss is ending. Your season of increase is beginning. So hear me. Stay with me till the end. Type Amen in the comments if your spirit says yes, and let heaven know you have received this message. These words arrive as a reminder that hope often reaches others through simple moments of attention. What you choose to hold on to grows stronger, while what is ignored slowly fades into silence. If you remain here for a little longer, you may notice a shift in perspective, as though something within you is quietly preparing for change. This is not about coincidence or chance, but about timing that feels deeply personal. A guiding presence seems to suggest that your awareness right now is part of a larger unfolding. Stay present, because even a few more moments of reflection can open a sense of direction that once felt unclear. There is a feeling of protection around your path, as if unseen support has been keeping certain difficulties from becoming heavier than you could bear. The message reaching you now feels like a turning point, a moment where confusion begins to settle into understanding. If you step away too quickly, you might miss the clarity that has been forming beneath the surface of your experiences. You may already sense a quiet pull in your thoughts, an inner signal that something meaningful is approaching. It suggests that delays in your life were never denial, but preparation. Pieces are aligning in ways you may only now begin to recognize. As this unfolds, what once felt lost could return in a new form, carrying more value than before. The invitation is simple: stay aware, stay open, and allow this moment to reveal what has been waiting to emerge for you in time. You are closer than you realize to a meaningful change beginning now. Completely. The light will shine, but it depends on whether you will stay, whether you will listen, whether you will allow this moment to sink deep into your soul. So I tell you, stay with me till the end. Let your spirit agree. Whisper in your heart, I receive. And if you are ready, type Amen in the comments so the heavens know you are awake and present. Subscribe and share this so others can find the same light you are finding right now. My beloved, the final echo of this part is simple yet eternal. Those who wait, those who believe, those who stay, They will not be empty. My chosen heart, pause and lean in, because this is where the revelation deepens. Archangel Michael says, "You did not come this far only to turn back empty. You were brought here to hear this exact word, and if you will stay till the end, you will see why heaven made sure this found you. Wait and stay with me, because the greatest unveiling comes in the last moments, not the first." Beloved soul, imagine for a moment the silence of heaven breaking, the scroll of your life being unrolled before angels, and your name shining in golden letters upon it. This is what is happening now, Michael declares. The reason your path felt heavy was not because you were forgotten, but because your blessing was being guarded. You are stepping into the hour where what was delayed will no longer be delayed. Do you hear the sound of release? Stay, for it belongs to you. Every second you remain here, something invisible shifts in your favor. The atmosphere bends toward breakthrough, chains loosen, closed gates creak open. Archangel Michael says, "I am standing with you, I am fighting for you, and I am lifting from your shoulders the weight of yesterday. If you stay, you will walk lighter, freer, stronger than before. This is why I urge you, do not scroll, do not skip, do not treat this as another passing message. Heaven pressed pause on your journey for this encounter, and if you hold it, if you receive it, you will see what many only dream of: restoration, divine connection, supernatural turnarounds. Beloved, type Amine if you feel the stirring in your spirit. Subscribe and share, because this is not only about you, it is about the ripple that will flow from you to others. Heaven is multiplying the impact of your yes. The last whisper of this part is etched like fire on stone. Stay, believe, receive, for those who endure till the end carry crowns of victory. My beloved child, listen with your heart, because what you are hearing now is not ordinary. Archangel Michael says, this is not another passing word, this is heaven, leaning close to your soul, calling you to stay. Wait, and stay with me till the very end, because what unfolds in these moments is designed only for you, and it will hold you steady when nothing else does. Chosen one, do you not feel it already? The air itself is different. The room around you feels charged, because angels are present where your attention lingers. Michael declares, the reason you see this now is because you asked for clarity, and God answered by sending me with a message you cannot afford to miss. Do not turn away, because every second you stay, the veil thins and the light grows stronger. This is the turning point. What was lost will be returned, what was broken will be restored, and what felt silent will suddenly speak. Archangel Michael says, I am guarding you in this very hour. I am cutting away the hidden plans that tried to rise against you, and I am carrying your name before the throne of God. Beloved, can you imagine the King of Heaven hearing your name right now? Stay, because you are part of a moment that angels themselves watch with awe. The shift is closer than you think. The doors are not far, they are opening, and if you remain here, you will sense the alignment fall into place like pieces of a puzzle finally complete. Michael's voice resounds, you are chosen, you are preserved, you are rising. So I say to you, stay with me till the end. Do not scroll, do not skip. Whisper, I receive, in your spirit, and type Amen in the comments to seal this word in faith. Subscribe and share so that others who are waiting in the dark can find this same light. And the final echo of this part is this: those who stay will see the fullness. Those who believe will never be left empty. My beloved soul, pause and lean in, because Archangel Michael says, this is the moment your spirit has been waiting for. This is not an accident. This is divine orchestration. Stay with me till the end, for every word you hear is a key unlocking something inside you. and if you let it pass, you may miss the very treasure meant for your life. Michael's voice carries fire wrapped in gentleness. I have been circling your path, watching you take steps in faith, even when the road felt unclear. Today I come to tell you, the delays are being broken, the walls are being shaken, and the blessing that belongs to you is stepping into motion. A quiet but powerful shift is unfolding around you, even if you cannot fully see it yet. The moment you chose to remain here is not random, it carries meaning. What feels uncertain right now is being gently realigned into something far more stable than what you left behind. Forces of protection and guidance are symbolically surrounding your path, creating space where confusion once stood. There is a sense of restoration beginning beneath the surface of your life. What once felt like delay is slowly revealing itself as preparation. Situations that appeared like endings are now reshaping into new beginnings, carrying lessons that strengthen rather than break you. You may not recognize the progress immediately, but change is already in motion. This is not a moment to overlook your own resilience. You have been carried through more than you realize, and even in silence, growth has continued within you. The weight you once carried is being replaced with clarity, and what was once heavy is gradually becoming lighter. Stay grounded in what feels true and steady. Trust the quiet progress unfolding in the background of your experiences. There is no need to chase certainty. Allow it to form naturally as things settle into place. What is meant for you is not lost, and what left your life may have simply made space for something more aligned. As this phase continues, remain patient with your journey. Every step forward, even the small and unseen ones, is part of a larger unfolding. What you are moving toward carries more stability, more peace, and a clearer direction than before. You prayed, you cried, you wondered if anyone was listening, and here is the answer. Yes, you were heard. Yes, the response has come. Yes, the moment is now. Do not skip this, because every second you stay, you step deeper into alignment with what God has written for you from the beginning. Michael declares with authority, I have seen the battles you fought in silence, the nights when tears watered your pillow, the days when strength seemed thin. I tell you, none of it was wasted. Every hidden struggle has been turned into fuel for the victory you are about to hold. Beloved, can you feel it? The weight of sorrow is being exchanged for the garment of joy, even as you stay here listening. Do not scroll away, because the breakthrough you've been waiting for is closer than breath. Archangel Michael says, the gates that resisted you are trembling, the chains that bound you are loosening, the season that held you down is ending. Stay till the end, for your next chapter is not written in loss, but in restoration and increase. Whisper in your heart now, I receive this, and if your spirit agrees, type Amen in the comments to declare your faith aloud. Subscribe and share this moment, because your testimony will be the spark that lights someone else's hope. The final whisper of this part is eternal. Those who remain, those who believe, those who endure, they will see what others only dream. My beloved one, listen with the ears of your spirit, because Archangel Michael is speaking directly to you in this moment. He says, I have not come to waste your time. I have come because your name was written in the heavens, and today is marked for your awakening. Wait, and stay with me till the end, for the most powerful part is never in the beginning. It is in the final breath of the message, and if you leave too soon, you will miss the very gift that was placed here for you. Chosen soul, do you not sense it? The reason your heart is beating faster as you hear this is because your spirit knows this is truth. Michael declares, the road behind you was filled with trials, but the path ahead is filled with light. I have been commanded to protect what belongs to you and to reveal what was hidden. Beloved, This is why you cannot scroll away, because every second you remain here, the light shines brighter, and your next chapter becomes clearer. The angels are aligning around you now. What was stolen is being restored. What was broken is being healed. And Archangel Michael's sword is cutting through the shadows that tried to linger over your life. He says, "You are chosen, you are marked, and nothing can cancel what heaven has assigned to you. Stay till the end, because this is not about fear, it is about fulfillment. You are stepping into the hour where your story is rewritten. The prayers you thought were unanswered are rising before God like incense, and answers are being released in your favor." Michael whispers, "Hold steady, hold faithful, hold present, for you are closer to breakthrough than you realize. If you feel this stirring, speak softly, 'I believe,' and type Amen in the comments to seal it with faith. Subscribe and share so that others too may catch the light shining into your life right now. The closing of this part carries a promise. Those who stay, those who believe, those who open their hearts, they will walk into doors that once seemed forever closed. My beloved child, let your heart be still, because Archangel Michael is speaking into this very moment with a voice that carries both fire and comfort. He says, "You are not watching this by chance. You are here because heaven scheduled your spirit to hear these words today. Wait and stay with me till the end, because the last words will carry the very confirmation your soul has been waiting for. Chosen one, understand this. The reason your spirit feels stirred right now is because truth is meeting you face to face." Michael declares, "You have walked through shadows, you have endured storms, and yet you are still standing. That is the proof that you are chosen, preserved, and prepared for what comes next." Beloved, do not scroll, do not skip. For every second you remain is a second heaven pours more light into your life. Can you feel it? Something around you is shifting even now. The heaviness is lifting, the chains are breaking, the silence is giving way to songs of restoration. Archangel Michael says, "I have been guarding your name, carrying it before the throne, cutting away the unseen hands that try to hold you back. And now I am declaring, it is your season to rise. Stay with this message until the end, because often the most meaningful clarity arrives when everything seems about to conclude. What once felt delayed is beginning to unfold, and what felt out of reach is slowly moving into place. Moments of silence are turning into understanding, and situations that felt uncertain are starting to reveal direction. There is a quiet sense that things are not random, but unfolding in a way that will make sense with time. This message arrives at a point in your journey where reflection matters, encouraging you to notice how far you have already come. The difficulties you experienced were not signs of failure, but shaping forces that built resilience and inner strength. As you continue reading, allow a sense of calm to settle in, as if space is being created for something new to grow. Confusion begins to ease, replaced gradually by a steadier sense of awareness and balance. Those who remain patient often discover that answers appear naturally, not through force but through timing. Let this be a reminder that endurance carries meaning, and progress is often quiet before it becomes visible. Trust that forward movement is already happening, even if it is not fully seen yet, and that what is meant for you continues to find its way closer each day. Let this gentle awareness stay with you beyond this moment, guiding your thoughts into greater peace, reminding you that every step forward is shaping something meaningful, and encouraging you to continue with quiet confidence as life gradually aligns more clearly with the direction meant for you, and steady inner peaceful assurance growing. Closed doors are trembling to open, forgotten prayers are rising again to the throne. Michael says, "I have walked beside you, I have shielded your name, and I am cutting off the shadows that try to claim what belongs to you. Beloved, stay, because your spirit is being lifted, your steps are being directed, your destiny is aligning. This is the turning point. What you thought was delayed was actually being preserved for a perfect moment, and that moment is beginning now. Heaven whispers, stay awake, stay present, stay believing, for this hour is the unfolding of your promise. If you feel this word stirring in you, whisper, I accept, and type Amin in the comments so heaven knows your heart is aligned. Subscribe and share this message, because your testimony will not only change your life but ripple into the lives of many who are waiting for their hope. My beloved child, let your spirit awaken, because Archangel Michael is speaking again, and his voice carries the weight of heaven's authority. He says, this is not just another moment on your screen, this is the exact second your soul was chosen to receive divine confirmation. Wait and stay with me till the end, because the final words of this message will settle into your heart like a seal you cannot ignore. Chosen soul, listen carefully. Michael declares, the reason you are still standing is because you were never abandoned. Every hidden tear, every silent prayer, every moment of doubt was witnessed, and now I have been commanded to remind you, the breakthrough is closer than your next breath. Beloved, do not scroll, do not skip. For every heartbeat you remain here, heaven is shifting things into alignment on your behalf. Feel it within you. The weight is lifting, the fog is clearing, and light is breaking through the cracks. Archangel Michael says, I have been guarding the blessing that carries your name. What you thought was stolen is being restored. What you thought was finished is beginning again. And what you thought you lost forever will return in ways beyond your imagination. Stay with me till the end, because heaven never speaks halfway. The full message always lands at the last moment. This is why you are here, not to miss, not to skip, but to witness. The divine says, this is your appointed time, and if you will open your heart, you will see doors swing wide in your favor. If this resonates in your spirit, whisper softly, I am ready, and type Amin in the comments to declare it aloud into the atmosphere. Subscribe and share so this message spreads like light into places where darkness has lingered too long. My beloved soul, take this moment as sacred, for Archangel Michael is leaning close with words carved in light. He says, I have been sent again, because your spirit is ready for more than you realize. This is not an ordinary message, this is heaven's hand extended to you. Wait and stay with me till the end, because the last line of this message will carry the confirmation you have been searching for in silence. Chosen one, hear carefully. Michael declares, your prayers were not ignored, they were being prepared. The delays you felt were not denials, they were protections. And now the appointed time is drawing near, where what was hidden will come into the open, and what was closed will swing wide. Beloved, every second you remain here, the alignment grows stronger, the blessing grows nearer, the clarity grows brighter. Do not scroll, do not skip. This is written for you. Can you feel it? The heaviness is loosening, the shadows are scattering. A new atmosphere is entering your life right now. Archangel Michael says, I have lifted my sword of light to cut away every unseen chain. You will no longer walk in circles. You are stepping into a path marked with divine order and divine favor. Beloved, stay, for this is not about chance. This is about destiny unfolding before your eyes. And listen again. Heaven whispers, those who remain faithful, those who hold on, those who stay present in this moment, will see the very thing they asked for. This is why you must not take this lightly. This is not just sound. This is your soul's reminder that you are chosen. If your heart is stirring, speak softly, I receive this word, and type Amin in the comments to seal it in faith. Subscribe and share, so that others too may step into the light you are stepping into right now. My beloved child, Lean closer now, because Archangel Michael is speaking, and his voice is like a trumpet in the heavens. He says, "You have been led here, not by accident, but by design." There are moments that feel like they belong to something larger than ordinary time, as if life itself is quietly aligning pieces you cannot yet see. If you are reading this now, it may be a reminder that even your quiet struggles have not been overlooked. The nights you endured in silence, the weight you carried without recognition, have all shaped something deeper within you. Nothing you have been through is wasted. Even difficulty can become the ground where new strength begins to grow. A sense of change is approaching, subtle but real, as old limitations begin to loosen and new possibilities start to appear. What once felt blocked or uncertain may soon begin to open in ways you did not expect. There is a protective force around your journey, guiding what belongs to you and preventing it from slipping away. You are moving through a transition where effort begins to turn into reward and patience begins to transform into clarity. Trust that timing has its own intelligence, even when it feels delayed. If your heart feels stirred by these words, it may simply be your inner voice recognizing something familiar. Let this be a moment of calm reassurance rather than urgency. You are not behind, you are in process, and what is meant for you continues to move toward you. Even now, even in uncertainty, life continues to arrange circumstances in quiet ways, bringing you closer to what aligns with your path, step by step, in ways you may only understand later on. My beloved one, take a deep breath, for this part carries a divine weight upon it. Archangel Michael says, "I have been circling your name in the heavens, carrying your prayers before the throne, and now I speak directly into your spirit. This is your appointed time. Wait and stay with me till the end, because the final words of this message are the very keys your soul has been searching for. Chosen soul, listen with your heart." Michael declares, every moment you felt forgotten was a moment heaven was preparing your release. The reason you are still standing is because your destiny is too important to be lost. You have been preserved, you have been hidden, and now you are being revealed. Beloved, do not scroll, do not skip. Every second you remain here pulls you deeper into alignment with what was written for you before time began. Can you sense it? The atmosphere is shifting. The shadows that clung to you are falling away. Doors that resisted you are trembling to open. Michael's voice is firm. I have drawn my sword of light on your behalf. No more delays, no more cycles of loss. What was stolen is being restored, and what was hidden is coming into plain sight. Stay till the very end, because the last moments of this message hold the greatest unveiling. God himself whispers, "I have called you mine. I have set aside blessings with your name upon them." This is not the end. This is the great beginning. If this word resonates in your soul, whisper, "I believe it," and type Amen in the comments so that your agreement echoes into the heavens. Subscribe and share this so that others too can step into the light that is now shining over your life. My beloved child, lean in with your whole heart, for this is the final part, and it carries the crown of everything that has been spoken before. Archangel Michael says, "I have been calling your name, I have been guarding your path, and now I stand before you with a message that seals your destiny. Wait and stay with me till the very end, because the last line of this message is the very stamp heaven is pressing upon your soul. Chosen one, hear this clearly." Michael declares, "The battles you endured were never wasted. Every tear became a seed, every prayer became a petition, every step of faith became a testimony waiting to bloom. You are not watching this by mistake. You are here because the heavens themselves marked this moment for you. Beloved, do not scroll, do not skip. Every second you remain, the heavens are aligning, the angels are moving, and your spirit is receiving. Can you feel it? The weight that once held you is gone. The chains that once bound you are broken. The silence that once haunted you is giving way to the sound of promise fulfilled. Archangel Michael says, I have lifted my sword of light over your name. Your enemies are scattered. Your blessings are protected. Your path is cleared. From this moment on, your steps will carry the fragrance of victory. Stay till the very last word, because this is the sealing of the promise. God whispers, you are chosen, you are loved, you are appointed, and no hand on earth, no shadow in the dark, no voice against you can overturn what I have written. If your heart is burning within you as you hear this, speak softly, it is mine, and type Amen in the comments so that your agreement rises like incense before heaven. Subscribe and share this, because the testimony you are stepping into is too great to keep hidden, my beloved soul. Though you thought the journey ended, heaven whispers, there is more for you, there is always more. Archangel Michael comes again, saying, I cannot leave without giving you this one final confirmation. Your spirit has stayed, your heart has listened, and now the heavens are pouring overflow into your life. Wait and stay with me till the end, because what is being spoken now carries the fragrance of completion and the birth of something new. There is a sense of completion in what you have experienced here, as if every moment has quietly been building towards something greater. Nothing you went through was wasted, even the pauses carried meaning, shaping you in ways you may only now begin to understand. It feels as though a long-awaited turning point has arrived, where clarity replaces confusion and heaviness gives way to renewed strength. What once seemed distant is now closer, more tangible, unfolding in quiet alignment with your inner growth. There is a reassurance that you are not walking alone, that unseen guidance continues to support your steps without needing spectacle or noise. A quiet strength is forming within you, replacing what once felt heavy with something steadier and more grounded. This moment marks a transition rather than an ending, a passage into a more aware and steady version of yourself. You may notice subtle changes in how you think, respond, and perceive what comes next. These shifts are not loud or dramatic, but steady, unfolding in a way that builds lasting inner balance. Trust what is unfolding, even if you cannot yet see the full shape of where it leads. What is taking place now is part of a larger pattern of growth, refinement, and quiet transformation. Let yourself remain open to it, allowing each moment to settle without resistance or fear. In time, what feels uncertain will become something you recognize as meaningful direction. Continue forward with patience and trust, knowing that every step is quietly aligning your path towards stability, understanding, and a deeper sense of purpose unfolding within your life in this very moment. Archangel Michael says, you thought it was finished, but I tell you, heaven is not done blessing you. The doors you saw opening are only the beginning, for there are greater gates waiting ahead. Wait, and stay with me till the end, because this part carries the final rise, the moment where promise becomes testimony. Chosen soul, hear this clearly. Michael declares, your endurance has been noticed, your faith has been counted, your patience has been recorded. What others overlooked in you, heaven celebrated. What others doubted in you, God confirmed. And now the time of quiet sowing gives way to the time of loud reaping. Beloved, do not scroll, do not skip. For every second you remain, the heavens release another wave of favor into your life. Do you feel it? The chains that once defined your story have shattered completely. The roads that once felt blocked are suddenly clear. The voices that spoke against you are silenced, and the voice of God thunders, this is my beloved child, and nothing can snatch them out of my hand. Michael adds, I have been guarding this moment for you. I have been waiting for this unveiling, and now I declare, rise into your new chapter with boldness. Stay till the very last word, because the heavens save the greatest unveiling for the end. God whispers to you, I am with you, I go before you, I surround you, and I will not fail you. If this word touches your spirit, whisper, I claim it, and type Amen in the comments to anchor this promise. Subscribe and share this message, for the light that now rests on you will flow into others who are searching for hope. My beloved soul, open the deepest chamber of your heart, for carries the fragrance of heaven's final confirmation. Archangel Michael says, I return once more because the heavens are not finished speaking to you. What you are receiving now is not just words, it is a living promise sealed upon your spirit. Wait and stay with me till the end, because the final sentence of this part is a jewel set aside for you alone. Chosen one, listen with faith. Michael declares, every struggle that weighed on your shoulders was only preparation for this unveiling. You have walked through valleys, yet here you stand. You have carried burdens, yet now you are about to carry blessings. The reason you are hearing this now is because heaven marked this very moment as your crossing point. Beloved, do not scroll, do not skip, for every second you remain here adds another layer of grace, another measure of favor, another touch of clarity. Feel it moving even now. The air is lighter, the silence is breaking, the atmosphere around you is shifting. Archangel Michael says, the doors you once knocked on are opening of their own accord. The places you were once denied are now calling your name, and the blessings you thought were far are suddenly close at hand. My beloved, stay, for this is not the sound of chance. This is the echo of destiny arriving, and God whispers with tenderness, you are mine. I have carried you through the fire, I have walked with you through the waters, and I have preserved you for such a time as this. Do not fear, do not doubt, for what I have spoken over you will stand forever. If your heart leaps within you, whisper softly, I receive this word, and type Amen in the comments so that your agreement resounds in the heavens. Subscribe and share this message, because the light you are stepping into is too bright to keep hidden. My beloved child, let your spirit be still, for is not just a continuation, it is a holy completion, layered with power. Archangel Michael says, I return yet again, because heaven has not stopped pouring. The stream of blessing that began for you is still flowing, and I am here to tell you that the flood of favor has only just begun. Wait and stay with me till the very end, because the closing line of this message carries the seal of everlasting promise. Chosen one, listen carefully. Michael declares, the very battles that tried to break you have become the stepping stones to lift you higher. The tears you thought were forgotten were gathered, counted, and turned into songs of restoration. The very moments where you felt unseen were moments when heaven was closest. Stay with this moment and allow yourself to settle into a quiet sense of clarity, where thoughts slow down and the inner noise begins to fade away. You may notice a gentle shift within you, as if something once heavy has started to release itself, making space for ease and renewed direction. It can feel as though old doubts are loosening their grip and a quieter confidence is taking shape in their place. Imagine yourself stepping forward, not into uncertainty, but into opportunity that has been patiently waiting for you. There is a reminder here that you are not alone, and that support can arrive in unexpected ways, bringing reassurance when it is most needed. Trust that what unfolds ahead is shaping itself with purpose, even if you cannot see every detail. Yet, let this be a moment of inner alignment, where hope feels steady and the heart becomes open to renewal and forward movement. In this space of reflection, you may also find a deeper sense of grounding, as if life is gently reminding you that timing has its own wisdom and patience has its own quiet reward. What once felt uncertain may begin to reveal hidden structure and meaning, guiding you toward a more balanced path. There is strength in continuing, even when answers are not immediate, and grace in allowing yourself to grow through the process. Let this understanding settle gently within you as a quiet assurance that every step forward is still part of a meaningful unfolding in its own time, bringing clarity, peace, and steady direction into your journey ahead, with quiet confidence emerging now. Chosen one, lean closer, for Michael declares, every shadow you endured has given way to light. Every delay you suffered has turned into preparation. Every prayer you whispered has built a foundation for this very unveiling. And now, the heavens thunder with confirmation. Your story has shifted. Beloved, do not scroll, do not skip. This is the divine conclusion, the moment where all of heaven's words over your life converge into reality. Feel it deep within your spirit. The weight is gone, the fear is broken, the silence is ended. Doors you thought were locked forever are now wide open. Blessings you thought lost are rushing back multiplied, and joy you thought was far is already at your doorstep. Michael's voice resounds, I fought for you, I shielded you, I guarded you, and now I release you into a season of victory no one can steal. Stay till the very last breath of this message, because God Himself whispers, my child, you have remained faithful, and now you will see my goodness. What I promised you will come to pass, what I wrote for you will stand forever, and what I have prepared for you will leave you in awe of my love. If your spirit is burning with confirmation, whisper, this is my moment, and type Amen in the comments, so that your agreement rises like incense before heaven's throne. Subscribe and share this message, because what sealed your life today will ignite hope for countless others tomorrow. My beloved child, though you thought the journey was sealed in, heaven leans closer once more, because God's voice has no limit, and His blessings cannot be contained by numbers. Archangel Michael says, I speak again, because your heart is still open, and heaven has more to pour into you. This is not an ending, this is the overflow. Wait and stay with me till the end, for the final line of this part will press eternal peace into your spirit. Chosen soul, hear this carefully, Michael declares. The reason the message continues is because your faith drew it out. You stayed, you believed, and now the heavens release abundance without measure. The gates of favor are not just opening, they are remaining open. The doors of blessing are not just swinging wide, they are staying wide. What begins here will not end. Beloved, do not scroll, do not skip. Every second you stay now is like standing in a rain of miracles. Can you feel it? The atmosphere around you is no longer shifting, it has shifted completely. The weight has broken, the silence has been replaced with songs, and joy has already begun to wrap itself around your life. Michael says, I fought the unseen battles, so you could stand in this moment of light. I carried your name when you thought no one remembered, and now I hand you the crown that was always yours. Stay till the end, for God Himself whispers once more, my child, I have not only blessed you, I have appointed you as a light. You will walk in doors you never imagined, you will receive favor you never asked for, and you will shine in places where darkness once ruled. If your spirit leaps, whisper softly, this is mine forever, and type Amen in the comments so that heaven records your yes. Subscribe and share this message, because the overflow you've received today is not just for you, it is for everyone connected to your life. My beloved soul, let your heart listen with reverence, for is not just another continuation, it is heaven's gentle embrace, reaching into your life. Archangel Michael says, I come again, because God's mercy never runs out, and his voice never grows silent. Each moment carries a new layer of meaning, unfolding gently into something greater than what came before. Stay present with these words until the end, because they are meant to settle deep within, bringing a quiet sense of reassurance and strength. There is a message here for the one who has kept going even when the path felt uncertain, a reminder that your persistence has not gone unnoticed. Your steady belief has drawn new possibilities closer than you realize. You did not turn away when things became heavy, and that endurance has shaped the next stage of your journey. What once felt like delay is now quietly transforming into preparation, and what felt like silence is becoming the foundation of something more stable and lasting. There is a shift unfolding, where old burdens begin to lose their grip, and the emotional weight you carried starts to loosen. The inner struggles that once felt overwhelming are being replaced with clarity, peace, and a renewed sense of direction. Even the moments of private sorrow are being reshaped into strength that will serve you in ways you have not yet seen. A sense of guidance surrounds this transition, as if unseen support has been steady all along, ensuring that what is meant for you remains protected. Doors that once felt firmly closed are now opening in unexpected ways, not just offering opportunity, but a deeper sense of belonging and purpose. At the core of this message is a simple truth. You are not forgotten, and your journey is still unfolding with intention. What has been placed within you is beginning to rise, and what was promised to your life is moving closer to fulfillment in its own time.